In this video, we're gonna show you 3 common cornering mistakes. What's up everyone? Tyler from the MX Factory. Today we've got some cornering mistakes for you guys. We're just gonna get right into it. The first one is gonna be not committing to your lean. Raise your hand if you've popped over a berm or a rut before. Everyone. Me, I for sure have. The common causes of this are a few things really. You gotta think about the bike won't lean over if you're on the gas or on the brake, right? Those two things are kind of fighting the bike upright. So if you finding yourself coming into the corner with too much speed and braking late, that's gonna be intruding on the lean zone. We'll call that, the lean zone's like the first quarter of the turn where you're really trying to get the head and shoulders to take you into the lean and then you catch midway through the corner some throttle. If you're getting on the gas too early or you're going on the brakes too late, it's gonna make it really difficult for you to get the bike leaned into the turn the correct way. So what I would like for you to work on is making sure that you have your zones correct. Your acceleration zone, more importantly, your braking zone needs to be before you're leaning into the corner. Okay, so braking zone, leaning zone, acceleration zone. And if you can get those zones to kind of start to work together, when you sit down after you're done braking, the bike's kind of free rolling a little bit. And this is a split second, right? This is like very quickly it's happening. The bike rolls, but it's freed up enough to where you can get the bike to drop into the corner, and then the acceleration is what keeps it in that point of the lean. Mistake number 2, letting the foot hit the ground. Man, I tell you what, we are just constantly correcting people around here about their foot hitting the ground. And I can't get too mad at them because it's a natural tendency for us to use our body to keep our body from hitting the ground. It's something that you really have to train. The thing that fixes that one is repetition, keeping the leg up, but more importantly, turning the throttle on. If you're leaning too far, right, which is why we put our foot down, we feel like we're falling over. Your throttle will correct that just as much as your foot hitting the ground. And the better thing in there is your throttle won't make you fall like your foot hitting the ground will. Mistake number 3 is gonna be chopping the throttle. If you chop the throttle like I spoke about previously, the throttle really dictates how much the bike leans. So if you're on and off that, the bike is gonna be kind of on a unsettled tilt the whole time. And let's face it, turns are turns. They're not supposed to be straight and turn, straight and turn, straight and turn. So you've got to think about, I want my throttle to match the arc of the turn. So when I turn the throttle on, I want to be lean to the point where I can keep the bike in that arc. So if you're chopping the throttle, you're gonna have the tendency to wanna put your foot down, especially if you're lean, because the bike's gonna lean further when you do that. And then if you get on the gas too hard, to counter that, the bike stands up really quickly and or wheelies and really throws you off. So practice coming into the corner and then just having a nice steady throttle. No matter what, even if you have to do it on a flat surface that's easy to ride at real slow speeds, it's really nice to understand how to crack the throttle open and make sure that you keep it there and fight against the tendency to let off and or put the foot down. Thanks for watching, guys. We actually have a free video gift for you down below. Click the description, you'll sign up for our email list and it'll come straight to you. More videos over here, like and subscribe down here, and don't forget to check out the Instagram. We've got more cool tips for you there weekly. Tyler from the MX Factory here at the MX Factory. So talk about where we're taking the, first mistake is gonna be not committing to your lean in the corners. You should do that. You should leave that in there. Do I need to do all that again?